And I kind of regret doing the interior on it because it should have stayed the way it was in the magazine.
Table that because the passion for the cars, the bond, and like the stories behind it is what's so cool. Like. Mic check.
This a mic?
Give me a mic check. Yeah.
This a mic?
Which thought just holding something?
Oh shit! I like
green?
this.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get me on video. I don't want her to see me drinking.
Yo, okay.
All right.
Don't want her to see you drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't touch. Please don't touch. Please don't touch. Thank you.
What you want? Hey, tell him to buy the whole thing.
He wants to buy the whole thing. So each item is not for sale?
No, it's a collection. The only way they'll sell is if we just send them all together. You want to know what number it's at? Oh. So
I call it Tingos and Lay It Low collection. I think Tingos call it the Lay It Low collection.
Everybody does.
Okay, everybody calls it the Lay It Low collection.
Yeah.
I call it the Tingos and Lay It Low collection. Anyway, you want to go down the line and tell us a little bit? I mean, you want to shout out some builders. We know that's Fab King. Shout out to Fab King.
So I call it Lay It Low collection because it's I can't call it Tingos collection because it's not me. It's I'm not by myself on this shit. So like Lay It Low means everybody, and that's how everybody met. So it's kind of fucking hard to point out each one, but you pointed out, and I'll tell you. Vega? This one?
It sounds like you want to go with it. Let's go with that Vega.
Okay, no. Well, that's a Vega by Gary Seats.
Oh, wow. I mean, hey, y'all see what it looks like. Something that you would put on a Christmas tree on it. Yeah, I like it. What about this bomb right here?
Okay, that's David Garcia. There's two David Garcias. There's a David Anthony Garcia and there's David Garcia. They're both down the scale. But David Garcia, to me, is like a mad bomber. Even though they have someone called Mad Bomber. He builds a lot of bombs. So like this, the 37 is David Garcia, David Garcia, David Garcia. Oh, wow. Mike Pickle, rest in peace. He just passed away.
Rest in peace, Mike.
David Garcia, right here. I got more. Okay, right here, the yellow one, David Garcia. You're like, oh. The 39 convertible, that's David Garcia. I think that's it.
Y'all gotta go.
Oh, right here. David Garcia.
Because I got detailed videos. Y'all just gonna get a quick scheme from me right now.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
Nah, it's the wrong side.
Lord numbers. Matching seats.
I don't even know how he built that because they don't make that in a wagon. They probably make a panel, so he made it into a wagon.
What car on this table is the car you got the
The
longest?
longest? Fuck.
I say this one, but I don't know.
Well, that was after the ones I built. So okay. I built like 5 cars. Okay, so I originally left UGK, and it wasn't an ego trip or nothing, but I bounced, and then I didn't have any cars because I sold what I had at the time, and I wanted to start over. So I built 5 cars. I built the 66, which was Jason Vallejo paint job, and I think somebody else might have cleared it because his clear don't come out that shiny, and I learned that the hard way from another dude. So I did the bomb truck was Poncho. Poncho hooked it up on the paint for $200 at the time. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. It should have been $200 at the time. He charged me $75.
Oh man.
So I did 1, 2, 3, which is Trendsetter.
Yes.
With the monofloors, $300 rims at the time. I had 5 cars total. That's 3. And then Tony 07 painted my 51. One of my favorite 51s. What else did I have that day? I can't remember the 5th car, but what came right after, even during the building process, Mike Tellez sold me the truck from the bike magazine. He also sold me the Boulevard Nights car.
Signed.
Nah, autograph.
I'm
not gonna lie. Mike Tellez probably had the opportunity to sell these cars to anybody in California. Why the fuck he sold them to me? I don't know. He offered Boulevard Nights car to me and Carlos, which is Carlito's way.
Carlito's Way.
Carlito's Way.
Well, I just wanted to see how down you
Uh, I was happy than a bitch when he sold me the car. He sold it to me in payments because I wasn't balling at the time, and it was $50 a month or some shit. I don't remember. Ended up being $200 a month because he wanted his money in a hurry after a while. But he sent me the car, so like for him to send me the car without fucking paying him up front, you know, like I wouldn't send me the car.
Still making the payments.
Yeah. So
That's good credit. That's what that means.
he sold me that. He sold me the bomb truck, and then he sold this Ribby to Carlito's Way for $60. No bullshit. And if people get mad all the fuck you want, I don't give a fuck. But I ain't no lie when I talk about this shit. Bicycle magazine car, sold it to Carlito's Way for $60, and then Carlitos passed it to me for $60 when he could have sold it to me for more. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to have friends in the hobby that are honest with me when they do shit. Even though I'm the dumbass that'll pay for some shit, I'm just happy when they're honest about the shit.
That's one thing about the lay and low collection. It's storage on this table that, because the passion for the cars, the bond, and like the stories behind it is what's so cool. Like Thorne's wagon.
He gave me that car.
Yeah,
He didn't have to.
He released it that day too.
Yeah, I feel bad that he gave it to me, brought it to my job when I'm at work and shit. He could have easily sold it to me for $500. I would have bought the bitch because I'm never gonna fucking build that car.
Yeah,
I don't have the creativity for that. Another Mike Teles car. He sold me that. I forgot how much, but he sold me that. The rims fell off when I got it.
That's okay.
So I just put those on there, and I'm gonna replace them with wire wheels because Mike Teles always had wire wheels on it.
Nice, OG.
Yeah.
OG.
This was the fifth car, the Arturo Bourbon.
Yes,
that was car number 5. So I had those 5 at first. Mike Teles cars came in. Armando Flores car came in. The Go 64 from the magazine. And I kind of regret doing the interior on it because it should have stayed the way it was in the magazine. And when I did the interior, I did it the way I would have done it back then when he built the car. Because it should have come out better, but my mindset that day, that's what it was.
Yeah. Man. I don't know, y'all. I honestly, this is a lot of years of just people's time, progression, things of that nature. And to see it still being taken care of, man.
A lot of Gary Seeds.
A lot of Gary
fucking
Seeds.
shit on here.
Man, that's what y'all forget. A lot of Gary Seeds.
I think I have like 10 Gary Seeds cars, maybe.
Tell us what's different in the hobby now that was different when you were like really gonna lay it low.
Well, not lay it low. So before lay it low, the people were like we had people in town that were you would compete against people in town. People had their own little groups, not necessarily clubs or anything, but there was different groups. So like I'm friends now with the people that I used to compete with back in the day, and then the people that were my homies don't build now.
Yeah.
And they would talk mad shit about fuck them guys, it's us against them. It was like it used to be like that.
Yeah.
It ain't like that no more. And back then, if we would have got together back then and teach each other stuff, it would have been today's outcome. So today's world, we teach, help, anything you need to know. Fuck, we're gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Like we don't leave people hanging.
This is true.
Now there is some people that build shit that they don't do their own fucking work and still show to say, hey, I did this, but not unless you show me on video that you're actually doing the shit, I still don't believe it.
Yeah. Hey, and Tingos taught me a lot, y'all. I still use his methods to this day. So that line of just each one teach one, I would say it's the opposite. But the beauty thing that we do have is the social media, so we're able to just ask questions and get an answer.
Yeah.
But it kind of just people don't want to give certain things out.
No,
like,
and I'm
always open arms to be like, man, do this, try this.
I understand. There's always gonna be tricks that you don't want to show people.
For sure.
I get it. You know what I mean? Like somebody's fucking trademark, somebody's bread and butter. People act funny when it comes to money.
Yeah.
That to me, that's what it all comes down to. If somebody want to act funny with money, fuck, I don't need to be talking to you because I'm not like that. You know, like I'm willing to pay for some shit, but you want to act funny because it's hurting your pockets. I get it. Business is business. There is no friendship in business, but to say that you want to keep the shit alive and people are tripping and don't want to show you shit, or the shit's gonna die out. That's what you're doing. I'm not doing it, but that's what they doing, and that's cool. But not unless you actually show me what the fuck you're doing, instead of just saying I took a picture, I built this, and we didn't see you do it, and you say you did it. Nah, that's still the bullshit of today that I still don't believe. And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that bullshit out there.